Hi, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Our devotion for today, June 23rd, is from 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verses 21b through 28. 21b. But whatever anyone else dares to boast of, I am speaking as a fool, I also dare to boast of that. The boasting that Paul is addressing here is the boasting of the qualifications of his critics and the boasting of their suffering for Christ. Verse 22. Are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they offspring of Abraham? So am I. Perhaps Paul's critics criticized his Jewish pedigree, claiming that they are better Jews than him. If so, he responds to them here. Are they servants of Christ? I am a better one. I am talking like a madman, with far greater labors, far more imprisonments, with countless beatings, and often near death. So now Paul addresses the argument that others have served Christ better than Paul because of the sufferings that they've experienced for their faith. What has Paul suffered for the Lord? So now he lists his suffering on behalf of Jesus and the gospel. Verse 24 and following, 5 times I received at the hands of the Jews the 40 lashes less one. 3 times I was beaten with rods. Once I was stoned. 3 times I was shipwrecked. A night and a day I was adrift at sea. On frequent journeys, in danger from rivers, danger from robbers, danger from my own people, danger from Gentiles, danger in the city, danger in the wilderness, danger at sea, danger from false brothers, in toil and hardship, through many sleepless nights, in hunger and thirst, often without food, in cold and exposure. And apart from other things, there is the daily pressure on me of my anxiety for all the churches. That's quite an impressive list of suffering, isn't it? It seems strange to us, doesn't it, that one would boast of suffering for the Lord? It isn't what the church in the United States boasts about, is it? It isn't what Christians in the United States expect to experience in this country, is it? No, all too often the expectation is that if you believe hard enough, the Lord will give you his people riches and possessions and promotions and respect. The TV evangelists try to persuade us that if we give enough money to their ministries, the Lord will take all of their suffering away. How did we get turned so upside down? Jesus suffered for his message, the gospel. Jesus died for his message, the gospel. He tells his disciples that they will do the same. All of Jesus's disciples will experience suffering. Early Christians wore it like a badge of honor. They suffered for their faith in Jesus, just as Jesus also suffered. Are you thinking you're not a good Christian because you have experienced or you are experiencing suffering? Paul suffered a lot as a disciple and apostle of Jesus. Yet, who among us would say that we're a better Christian, a better disciple, a better apostle than Paul, or that he wasn't worthy? We need to remember that Jesus wasn't escorted to the throne of David by those in power when he arrived. No, he himself was beaten and crucified. Jesus is not like a vending machine in which we pay the right amount of offering or say the right kind of prayers or dress the best for worship, and then presto, our suffering ends and we get a raise or a bigger house or a lot of money. The world hates the message of Jesus, the message of God's love and forgiveness and grace for his creation, for you and for me. The world will continue to cause all those who believe in Jesus and the gospel suffering, because that is not the world's way. The world wants you to pledge allegiance to it. It wants you to believe that it can only provide your justification and your salvation. It wants you to believe that there's nothing more than this life. Don't let suffering cause you to doubt your faith in Jesus. Don't let suffering cause you disregard in your faith of Jesus or to disregard your faith. Instead, recognize that suffering is part of this Christian life, just as it was a part of the life of Paul and of Jesus, a Lord who knows what suffering feels like and will walk with us each through our own suffering. He will get us to the other side of our suffering safely, either in this world or in the world to come, because he provides life after this world. Go in peace. Serve the Lord.